Millions of older adults practice balancing by standing on one leg every day. The shocking truth? It might actually be working against them. If you worry about tripping, you are not alone. In fact, it is one of the most common concerns we face. Have you noticed a change in how you walk? You might find yourself looking down more often. You take shorter steps. You hesitate. You might even avoid going out in bad weather or walking on uneven grass. This fear makes perfect sense. One fall can change everything. But the way we are taught to prevent falls, it is completely wrong. We are told to balance on one foot, to hold a pose like a statue. But think about your daily life. Life is not a statue. True stability does not come from standing perfectly still. It comes from reacting dynamically. You need to react to the world. When you trip, you are moving. When you reach for a high shelf, your weight shifts. Static balance exercises do not prepare you for these moments. Relying on them actually gives you a dangerous false sense of security. Why? There is a hidden mechanism at play. It is called lower extremity weakness. Weakness in your legs, ankles, and feet. Research shows this weakness increases your risk of tripping by a factor of 5. Let me repeat that. Weak legs make you 5 times more likely to fall. Standing still will not build the reactive strength you need to catch yourself. We need a new approach, one that starts from the ground up. This brings us to the foot-brain connection. Your feet are incredible machines. They are packed with thousands of sensory nerves. These nerves act like tiny reporters. They constantly send messages up to your brain. Hard ground, soft, slanted. Your brain uses this data to keep you upright. But as we age, we lose that sensory connection. Circulation drops. Nerves slow down. And worse, we wear thick, supportive shoes all the time. These shoes act like a blindfold for your feet. They muffle the signals. Your brain stops getting the messages it desperately needs to balance. This is why barefoot training is so powerful. Taking off your shoes removes the blindfold. It instantly enhances neurological feedback from the ground. It is a direct line to your brain. When bare feet touch the floor, the nerves wake up. They start sending crisp, clear signals again. Your brain suddenly has the data to make tiny, rapid adjustments. This is the true foundation of stability. But before we move, we must talk about safety. Your confidence is just as important as your strength. The trauma of a past fall can linger. It makes your body tense, and tension makes balance impossible. The mind needs to feel completely safe before the body can learn. Always consult your doctor before starting any new routine. Once cleared, set up a safe space. Find a corner of a room. Stand facing the corner. Place a sturdy chair right in front of you. Walls on 2 sides, a chair in front. You are completely surrounded by support. You cannot fall. You can finally relax. Now, let us introduce the Dynamic 6. 6 specific routines designed to bulletproof your stability. Part 1 is all about shifting your weight. Movement 1. Forward ankle leaning. Stand barefoot facing your chair. Keep your body straight, heels firmly planted. Slowly lean forward. Move from your ankles, not your hips. Imagine you are the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Go only as far as is comfortable, then return. This trains your lower legs to catch you when your momentum shifts. Movement 2. Lateral weight shifting. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly shift your weight onto your right leg. Let your left foot become light. Do not even lift it. Just shift your center of gravity. Hold for a second. Then slowly shift to your left leg. This mimics the side-to-side motion of walking. It teaches your brain to control your weight in motion. Ready for part 2? It is all about stepping. Movement 3. Tandem stepping. Walking heel to toe. Stand next to a wall for support. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of your other toes. Take a few steps forward. This narrows your base of support. It forces your brain to work overtime to keep you centered. Movement 4. Slow knee raises. Stand next to your chair. Lift one knee toward your waist. The key word? Slowly. Do not rush. Lower it with control. Then lift the other. This mimics stepping over an obstacle. Research shows practicing this exact motion prepares your body to recover from a stumble. Catch your toe on a rug, you need to quickly lift your knee and plant your foot. Slow knee raises train that exact reflex. Part 3 is where we build power. Movement 5. Multi-directional leg extensions. Stand behind your chair. Hold the back. Stand on your left leg. Slowly extend your right leg forward and tap the ground. Bring it back. Now extend to the side and tap. Bring it back. Finally, backward and tap. Switch legs. This builds strength in every muscle around your hips. The final movement, rising without arm assistance. Sit in a sturdy chair. Cross your arms over your chest. Lean forward slightly. Push through your heels and stand up. Slowly sit back down. Try not to use your hands. This is the most important exercise you can do. It builds the lower body power required to catch yourself if you slip. Now, you might think this sounds exhausting, but here is the best part. You do not need sweaty workouts. In fact, fatigue increases your risk of falling. Instead, we use the micro-workout strategy. Science proves that 30 to 60-second bursts throughout the day optimize adaptation. Your brain learns best through frequent, short exposures. Try 30 seconds of weight shifting while your coffee brews. Do slow knee raises during a commercial break. Practice rising from your chair before eating lunch. These tiny bursts add up. They constantly remind your brain how to balance. They keep nerve pathways razor sharp. You weave them into your life, they become habits. Over time, your feet wake up. Your legs get stronger. Your brain processes signals faster. You feel grounded. The fear fades. You stop looking down. You start looking up at the world again. True stability is not a rigid pose. It is a dynamic, living conversation between your feet, your brain, and the ground. It is about trusting your body. You have the power to rebuild that trust. Try just one thing today. Pick one movement. Take your shoes off. Find a safe spot. Try it for just 30 seconds. That is all it takes. 30 seconds to send a new signal to your brain. 30 seconds to restore your balance. You can do this. Your body is ready to support you. You just have to let it.